welcome back to my channel Punjabi Girl Vlogs. I hope you're all fine and staying safe wherever you are. My name is Harleen and in this video we are going to be talking about whether choosing a degree or a diploma is a better option. I got asked this question a lot, so I will be honest. Whatever I think, I will share that, and making a decision is all up to you. What's your preference or what's your financial condition? It's all your call. My decision or my opinion will not be biased in any way. So because since some of you might know that I'm doing my bachelor's degree at University of Waterloo in Canada, and choosing a degree where everybody's choosing a diploma, and choosing a degree was a really hard decision for me because I belong to a middle class family, and paying a tuition fee, being an international student in Canada and paying a bachelor's degree, degree tuition fee for university is really expensive. I will also share why I chose that option instead of a diploma. I will be making this video in both Punjabi and English, so I will also put subtitles just in case. So turn on your captions if you wanna know what I talked about in Punjabi. If you don't know Punjabi, just turn on your captions and you'll be able to see my subtitles too. So let's get started with the video. First of all, that I think is that you really need to think about your objective. Whether your objective is to become a Canadian citizenship as soon as you come to Canada, or whether you are okay taking a long route. Because with diploma, you just study for 2 years. You do your diploma for 2 years and then you get a 3 years of postgraduate work permit, and then you apply for PR and you get your citizenship within 3 to 4 years. If I'm not wrong, you get your citizenship within that time frame. Whereas if you're doing a degree, it's a long route because you study for 4 to 5 years and then you apply for citizenship, then you get your 3 years work permit and then you apply for citizenship. It is a long route, so you have to be really patient if you choose this route. So you really need to think about what your objective is. कि तुसी Canada के जल्दी citizenship लेनी है, कि ਤੁਹਾਡਾ main goal यही है, or you are okay, or your main goal is to focus on your career and get a good job when you graduate. So you really need to think about these questions first. Number 2 is obviously your financial condition. Something that I have realized so far is, since in case of bachelor's degree, you are studying for 4 years, so you are paying your tuition fee, international tuition fee, for 4 years, right? Whereas in diploma, you just paid for 2 years. 2 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ pay ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ and then you are done, है ना? And tuition fee difference is a lot. For diploma, you pay about $6,000 to $10,000 per semester, and semester is of just 4 months. Whereas if you're doing a bachelor's degree, your fee could be somewhere around $13,000 to $14,000 up to $24,000. So there's a huge difference between the tuition fee. And as I talked about in my previous video, that how I pay my tuition fee, keep that in mind that it might not be same for everybody. Some students might think कि बहुत difficult हैगा, studies and then you do a part-time job, you study. Time management could be really a big problem. So it might not be similar to everybody, है ना? अगर मैं कहता मैं अपनी ट्यूशन फी पे कर लेनी है, it doesn't mean कि तुसी भी हर कोई पे कर ले. बहुत lot of students pay their own tuition fee in degree or in diploma, but there are some students who could not pay their tuition fee, whether it's diploma or degree. So keep that in mind that you might or you might not, especially right now if you think about it, because of COVID-19, everything has changed, right? So you never know, such unexpected situations can arise. So keep that in mind that there's a huge difference between the tuition fee. But if you are choosing a co-op program, I think you can pay a large chunk of your tuition fee on your own. And there are some colleges too that offer a co-op program in a diploma. So that's a really good option that you can think about if you don't want to do your bachelor's degree. Number 3 that I want to talk to you is about whether you should do your bachelor's degree there and come here for your master's, or whether you should do your bachelor's degree here. something that I think is कि अगर थोड़ा main goal हैगा that you want to come to Canada, whether after bachelor's degree or after 12th, right? अगर थोड़ा मन हैगा you want to come to Canada and focus on your career here, I think doing a bachelor's is a good option here अगर तुसी उत्थे, because think about that कि doing a BTech, for example, in India is also very expensive, especially like if you want to do your BTech from a private college, for example, BITS Pilani or another private university or college. You are paying a lot of money even in India, right? And then you pay your 4 years tuition fee तुसी उत्थे pay करदे हो India दे विच, and then you come here for your masters and then you pay for 2 years again, so which is almost similar to what you will be paying in bachelor's degree with the co-op program. Keep that in mind that I'm not talking about bachelor's degree in which you don't have a co-op program, because that's an exceptional, because you pay a lot of money. So that I think choosing a bachelor's is a better option than doing a master's here after you have done your bachelor's in India. Let me share why. I've talked to a lot of master's student in University of Waterloo. They get similar jobs as a student who would do his or her his bachelor's here. मतलब कि अगर तुसी bachelor's इत्थों करदे हो, जेड़ी job तुहानू मिलेगी after you graduate, ते जेड़ी job master student जेड़ा इत्थे masters करदा उन्हों जेड़ी job मिलेगी, it will be very similar, because obviously you spent your 4 to 5 years here for your bachelor's, whereas there's another student who has just spent 2 years in Canada, like studied have done Canadian education for just 2 years, and you have done for 4 to 5 years. So obviously you get similar kind of jobs. Moreover, I also want to talk about the job market when you graduate with diploma and degree. For example, if you're applying for a banking role, and there's another student, there's one student who has done his or her diploma and is applying for that same role, and there's another student who has done their bachelor's here. Obviously an employer will prefer a student who has done their bachelor's degree here, right? I think, and what I've seen is, finding a job after your diploma is much harder compared to after a degree. Keep that in mind, and think about your objective. I also want to talk about this route that a lot of students take, and I wish I knew that, was what you do is you basically study in a college for 2 years, and then you study in a university for another 2 years. Basically you are doing a degree, but you are spending first 2 years in a college and another 2 years in a university, and you still get a degree. I think that's also a really good option. If you have that option, you could take that. That's a really good option too, because you will still get your bachelor's degree, but you will be spending much lower than what a student in university for 4 years is paying. Number 4, I also think that it really depends on how social you are. Like if you are somebody who really wants time for themselves and time to hang out with friends, and you might find it really difficult, because in university studies are very hard, and it's really competitive. It could get really competitive, so you might have to struggle for 3 to 4 years. If you are okay struggling, and if you have patience, I mean, everybody struggles. Even in diploma you struggle, but your struggle might not be as long as student who is in degree, because you are working, you have lots of assignments. I'm not telling this to scare anybody, मैं किसी ਨੂੰ डरा नहीं रही, but I am just talking about what I have seen. कि I have been struggling from last 3 to 4 years, working part-time, paying your own rents and stuff. It's hard studying and paying for your own tuition. It could get really hectic, and some students might find it really difficult. So it depends on your personality. If you are okay struggling, because I always thought it's okay, I'm okay struggling for 4 years if I have मैनू पता है I'll get a good job after I graduate. I have my career security हैगी या मेरी, ठीक है. That's why I thought this option would be better, because I think I'm okay waiting for 4 years to 5 years. बट इफ यू आर somebody ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਜਲਦੀ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਲਾਈਕ ਸਿਟੀਜ਼ਨਸ਼ਿਪ ਵੀ ਜਲਦੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ ਜਲਦੀ PR ਹੋਣਾ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ ਲਾਈਫ diploma is a good option because diploma ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ you have enough time to do your part-time job like you have time because you are studying for just 2 years. It's not that if you do a diploma you won't get a job. You can. There are a lot of students who get a job, but it's like little hard compared to bachelor's, है ना. थोड़ा जा मुश्किल हैगा, but obviously it's not impossible. A lot of students who do their are smart, who do their diplomas and get really good jobs. It's all luck too, है ना. Some options that I think you can explore is doing a co-op, whether you are in a diploma or whether you choose diploma or whether you choose degree. Choosing a co-op is the best decisions. So see that if there's availability of any co-op programs. Option you could choose is maybe doing 2 years in college and then the last 2 years in university. You'll still get a bachelor's degree, so which is also a really good option. If you are like financially strong or like if your parents can support you when you need it, like you are not coming here with the education loan, है ना. फिर you can and you should take university option. Just ਕਿਸੇ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਜਾਓ. अगर कोई कह दिंदा ਉਹਦੀ ਫੀਸ ਨਿਕਲ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਉਹਦੀ ਫੀਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਿਕਲਦੀ, it could be different for you because everybody is different. ਹਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ personality different ਆ, ਹੈ ਨਾ. ਹਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ luck different ਆ. So ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਧਿਆਨ ਚ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਕਿ if you are not able to pay your tuition fee, your parents are ਉਹ ਭੇਜ ਸਕਣ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫੀਸ, ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਅਗਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਿਕਲ ਸਕਦੀ, whether you are in a diploma or degree. So your decision wisely, take your time, think about your objective. And if you are planning to come to Canada, whether after 12th, bachelor's or after whenever, I think coming sooner is much better than coming later. Because right now government like Trudeau is really good and he's favoring international students a lot. If the government change maybe in like 3 years, 4 years, they might make it difficult to get PR and other things. So make your decision wisely, I would say. And kisi de magar na lago, make your own decision, take time. And whoever is applying, I wish you good luck. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. I will be back with more such videos. Bye.